Ohevet.
Anni.
Anni.
Ohevet.
Ohevet.
Otak.
Otak.
Yeah.
2, 3. 2, 3.
3. 2.
3. 2.
3. 2.
3.
Okay. Is it clear?
You do one. Okay. 2, 3. 2, 3.
Boom, 2, 3. Boom, 2, 3. Boom, 2, 3. Augusto Boal. He used to be an avant-gardist theater maker in Latin America who refused to reproduce the same classical models of theater that came from France, from Italy to Brazil. And he insisted that everybody has their own story, and it's very important that people tell their own story. So at a certain point in time, he decided that his theater would not be a theater providing answers, but a theater of questions. So during a military dictatorship in the 60s in Brazil, after a time of propaganda theater, he realized that the people have the solutions and the knowledge how to transform their reality. What we do is the result, and it's a theater movement that has gone through all the continents, and a lot of countries, over 80 countries in the world, have theater activists that work with these methods, and they give a lot of space for people to tell their own stories. It's really the most important thing.
First meeting.
Apologize.
Apologize.
Very formal.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Blind date.
Blind date. No. Okay. No, you have to remain freeze. You don't react to the interpretations. Okay, and Aneta, I would ask you to leave your partner, and you stay freeze. And I would like another volunteer to come up on stage. Create another sculpture. We change the meaning of what you've seen there.
He kissed his girlfriend.
That's another thing, that we see the past of the present. This is the present, the theater, the picture that we see on stage. And what's your name?
Yeah.
Mia has already imagined the past of this picture. He kissed his girlfriend. Relationship, conflict, we have past. What else do you see here? What do you see here? Argument. Fighting. Okay, Ahmed, return please, thank you. We are going in few paths in this week. One would be the theatrical journey that will end up with a performance, or we don't like the word performance, but we share with our audience, with our spectators, which are in Theater of the Oppressed, the method that Birgit and I are working. There are no spectators. There are only actors. We are privileged enough to change the reality, to take an action. So in this perspective, we are both see ourselves as actors in the meaning of people who take action. There was a lot of curiosity and a lot of energy in that sculpture. What I saw in it was a group of people which is not cohesive yet, but they concern and they care about the same thing. You were all focused on this conflict in the middle, and it was fascinating to see how much energy is invested in the sound, in the words, and in the people who cares about the same thing. And it's a very, very moving place for me to start with a group, to see what's the intuition and what's the motivation of the people, what's the departure point of the group. Relax and sit in the circle, please. Thank you very much.
Follow me. Yes.
I'm putting some pictures, the most important persons and the most important places of my life, or the most important moments. I try to all put it on one poster, but it's kind of hard.
We taking photos in our country and we glue stick on it this paper and we show what we are thinking, where we are going, like this.
I'm actually starting to make a poster of myself. Well, you've seen that other pupils are using pictures, but I don't have any pictures with me. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw some things out of my life that are important.
I think the most important thing for a fine life is to have friends in the family which are available for you, that help you, that support you whenever you need it. I think if you got something like that, it's very good for you. If you got something beautiful, it's not beautiful if you can't share it with somebody.
In the beginning, it was we were a family with mom and dad, me and my brother.
Okay.
And then I had my confirmation because it was the best day in my life. And I got a trip for America. And then my parents got divorced and I have lost the contact to my father. So this is my only family now. And this is my little brother and I and my dog.
I would say education is very important in my life. I dedicate most of my time to studying and reading on the internet. Friends and family are important, but they're not as important as education.
They're curious. That's the most important. About each other and about what they're going to find out about themselves also.
My family, of course, and my friends, they own a big part of my life. And of course, to reach my goals, especially now through education. It's the first thing.
I think the most important for me is to feel happy and be happy. And I want also others to be happy, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be happy because then I see that other people are happy, and I see if people are happy, then our world become happy. And I really believe that every single person can change the world. If we change our hearts, then we can change the world. It's an amazing project, and because I believe that I'm here to represent my school and to represent Denmark, and I need to connect with all these people and change something with our hearts. And then we come back to our countries and we can change something in our school, in our families, and it really helps. Because I think in our world, we just think all the time about computers, about television, and we start to think about our inner senses, inner emotions, because people forget about it.
It's important to make the presentation. How do they present it? Then we'll use that as a basis to find things that they share and have in common and maybe make some scenes out of that.
One of you will start to sculpture the other with his or her image of oppressed. If you are sculpturing her, it's your image, how you did yourself as oppressed.
Okay.
Please don't speak, only only the body. We are teaching each other our image of oppression, of oppressed. So let's see all the images now that you have done. Walk around in the exhibition, and now you see various images of oppressed people. Try to see what is the most resonate, or the sculpture is calling you, that you feel that is very similar to yours or different than yours. You switch roles. When you are ready, when your sculpture is ready, you just leave him or leave her and walk around the space and the exhibition and try to find your own resonate oppressed image. Sometimes we choose a sculpture and we don't know why.
And then you come back, and you complement the image again and you give it a new meaning.